it going, everyone, and welcome back to another week of Bleeding Blue with GSU here on Atlanta Sports Unlimited. I'm Christian Crittenden here with you once again, bringing you the best and latest coverage areas of Georgia State athletics. So it's been a while since we talked, I know, sorry for that, it's been a lot going on, but I'm back. A lot has happened. Football season's over, come and gone really quick, but they won another bowl game, which is very good. We'll talk about them later on down the line, but right now the focus is on the Georgia State basketball team, specifically the men's basketball team, which has not been playing well this season, at least not to the standards that they've set. And with all the hype coming into the season, it's been a disappointment so far. But before we get to that, be sure to subscribe and like where you're going to watch this video on YouTube, Atlanta Sports Unlimited. You'll see all of our great content when it comes out. I mean, we have Braves content, Hawks content, Falcons content, Atlanta United content. Anything Atlanta, you want it, we have it. All right, be sure to follow us on social media as well, Atlanta Sports Unlimited, Facebook and Twitter. And if you like daily fantasy sports, well, I have the app for you, and it's called PrizePicks. That's right, PrizePicks. It is the best daily fantasy sports app out there. So you can get it on Google Play or App Store on Apple if you have an Apple phone. Real simple. All right. So you pick 2 to 5 players. Let's say you want to do basketball. Okay, cool. So let's say they set Trae Young's fantasy score at 25. So you pick the over under there. Let's say they set John Collins at 20. Pick over under there. Make an entry. Boom. Whether they hit over under, you take the unders, they hit the unders, you're gonna win. You hit the over and under, they hit, you're gonna win. So it's really fun, guys. So I suggest you download it and you get to it. And here's the best part about it. If you use code ASU when you sign up, ASU, I don't know what it stands for. If you can figure it out, let me know. Whatever code ASU stands for, PrizePicks will match your first deposit up to $100, 100%. Yeah. So use code ASU, and they're going to match your first deposit 100% up to $100. You cannot beat that, people. So what are you waiting on? Go to your App Store, go to Google Play, download PrizePicks. So now on to Georgia State basketball. What's been a mess so far? They're 6-9 in the season, 0-4 in conference play. They're riding a 5-game losing streak heading into the next set of games, and it's just not been pretty this season. For whatever reason, the guys, they haven't meshed. Okay. Part of it has been the COVID. They've had a couple of outbreaks this season where guys have missed games. They've had games canceled due to COVID. So it was hard for them to really get into a flow at one point in the season, which I can completely understand. Elias Simeon was out for some time. He's finally back, and he's looking like his normal stuff like he was last year. He's playing really good basketball, coming off an injury. But the rest of the guys, I mean, the rest of the seniors in particular, when you look at Corey Allen, Justin Roberts, and Kane Williams have been disappointing at times this season. Just call it what it is. They haven't played how you'd expect your super seniors to play and lead the team. Not saying they're bad people, just bad players right now. They're having a bad stretch, and it could be a slump that they can snap out of at a certain point, but case in point, in the last game against Coastal Carolina, they combined for 8 of 39 from the field. That's not going to cut it. And the team almost won the game despite the awful shooting that the guys had, but imagine if they make even 5 more shots. Maybe not even the game, right? So they got to pick it up. This team's going to do anything. Now, they got contributions from, per se, Jaheim Hudson, a freshman from Wheeler High School here in the Atlanta area. When he's given minutes, he's performed really well. So maybe if you're coaching there, do you go to a lineup change? Do you insert him more? He's been getting more minutes, so maybe you ride him more. Maybe Evan Johnson. Maybe late in games, give him a chance. Maybe you give Colin Moore a chance. I don't know. Something, though. Something has to change. If you're coaching there, either you sing your stuff and play better, or you change the lineup and you let the younger guys see if they can play better. But maybe it's a combination of both. I don't know. I don't get paid to fix it, but the people who do get paid to fix it need to fix it, because Georgia State basketball has set a really high standard for itself that this team is just not meeting right now, and it's just unacceptable. Now, it's not the end of the world if they don't finish out the season strong and don't make the tournament. It's not the end of the world. But just for the standard, like I just mentioned, the standard that the program is set, it'd be disappointment. It'd be disappointment with the expectations that this team itself set and wanted to reach for. They won the Sun Belt East Championship last year, lost in the Sun Belt Championship game, but this looks like nowhere near that team of last year. This looks like a completely different team with a lot of the same players. So what happened? What changed? I really don't know. It is really confusing. It's really baffling, and I've been trying to figure it out, thinking of different reasons. It's just guys aren't playing how you would expect them to. That's really the only thing I can come up with. Outside of COVID, yes, we know everyone's dealt with it, but even when they've had guys back in the lineup and not dealing with COVID, they just not played well. So luckily for them, they still have more games to go. They still have the month of February to tighten things up. They have a few more games left in January too. They have the entire month of February to straighten things out before March for the Sun Belt Championship starts. And the even better news is, once the Sun Belt tournament starts, the regular season won't matter. It's just seeding purposes to see whether you're gonna play when the tournament first starts or later in the week. That's all that matters for. So if they can get hot, they have the talent to do it. So they can get hot towards the end of the season. You can very well see a run to the Sun Belt Championship game for the Panthers. But will we see that? Based on what I've seen so far, yeah, not even close.